Girls, this is the 8th experiment. Here we have to determine the HLB value of surfactant by saponification method. So here in the procedure, first we have to go for the test as well as the blank. In the test you have to take, so you will be going for the condensation. In the round bottom class you will be taking the test as well as the blank. That one is the blank and this one is the test. Now for this you have to take 0.05, what are the apparatus, that is chemicals required are glyceryl monostearate and 0.1 normal sodium hydroxide, 0.5 normal hydrochloric acid and 0.5 normal alcoholic potassium hydroxide. Now what is the aim of the experiment? You have to determine the HLB value of esters by the saponification value. Now in the test you have to take 0.5 grams of glyceryl monostearate. To this you have to add 15 ml of 0.5 normality alcoholic potassium hydroxide. For the blank you have to take only the 15 ml of 0.5 normality potassium hydroxide. You should not take the glyceryl monostearate. Now you have to arrange the apparatus condensation. So condenser for the 45 minutes, right? So you have to go for the 45 minutes of condensation. Now this is for the determination of saponification value. But we have to determine according to the formula, that is HLB value is equal to 20 into 1 by S by A. So 20 is constant. You have to, in this experiment you have to determine the saponification number as well as the acid value. The saponification value, in the saponification value what will be happening after 45 minutes, you will be going for the titration, whatever the product you got, you will be going for the titration with the 0.5 normality hydrochloric acid. For the 0.5 normality hydrochloric acid for the test as well as the blank. For the test you will be noting down it as V1 ml and for the blank we will be noting down as V2 ml. So for the glyceryl monostearate you will be taking S is equal to 56 into V2 minus V1 by weight of the sample. So here V2 is the volume of the blank as well as V1 is the volume of the test solution. From this you will be getting the saponification value. So we will be taking the into N. N, why here we are writing it as N? Because we are taking 0.5. So we are titrating against 0.5 normality hydrochloric acid, right? That's why we will be writing here it as 0.5. And the weight of the sample is 0.5 grams of ester. So we will be writing it as 0.5. So this 0.5 cancel and 56 into V2 minus V1 we will be getting certain value of saponification value. Now we have to calculate the acid value also. How you will be calculating the acid value? You will be taking 0.5 grams of stearic acid. To this you will be adding 10 ml of ether and 10 ml of ethyl alcohol. And now this you will be going for the titration of 0.5 normality sodium hydroxide. In the burette you will be taking 0.5 normality sodium hydroxide, and in the conical flask you will be taking 0.5 grams of the stearic acid and 10 ml of ether and 10 ml of ethyl alcohol, and you will be adding the phenolphthalein as indicator. So after addition of phenolphthalein as indicator you will be observing the end point, and this end point now you will be calculating how much ml of sodium hydroxide is consumed. So the ml of sodium hydroxide consumed we will be writing it as the V3. Now you will be substituting in the formula. Acid number is equal to 56 into V3 into N by weight of the sample. Weight of the sample is 0.5 grams of the stearic acid. Weight of the sample is 0.5 grams of the stearic acid, and with what we titrated with 0.1 normality sodium hydroxide we titrated, right? So normality of the sample will be taking as 0.1 and weight of the sample as taken as 0.5. Now from this experiment we will be getting the volume consumed, that we will be writing as V3. So now you will be getting the acid value and as well as the saponification number value. Now you will be substituting in 20 minus 1 by SA. So you will be getting the HLB value of the glyceryl monostearate, it will be 4. Now, this is the procedure actually we'll do. So, after completion of the 45 minutes, now we will be taking out the condenser test as well as the blank round bottom flask, and from this you will be going further, we will be collecting the sample. Another thing you have to remember is during going for the condensation, you have to add the porcelain flakes because it avoids the bumping, right? So along with the potassium hydroxide as well as the ester, you have to add the porcelain flakes. In the blank also, along with the potassium hydroxide, you should add the potassium, that is porcelain flakes. Now you will be taking the round bottom flask and you will be keeping aside for let it cool down for a few seconds or a few minutes, let it cool down, and again you go for the filtration. So you will be going for the filtration. Now after cooling down, this will be taken into the conical flask and this should be titrated against 0.5 normality sodium, that is hydrochloric acid, by using the phenolphthalein as indicated. So I will be taking this into the conical flask and I will be titrating against 0.5 normality sodium hydrochloric acid. So you will be observing the end point as the pink color. So in the similar value you have to go for the test as well as the blank. Now you have to calculate the V2 as well as the V1 value and you have to substitute in the formula.